Hello friends, welcome to another unboxing video. Today I'm checking out this TV console cabinet, and it comes with electrical fireplace insert. This is from Hommpa Furniture, and I'll leave a link in the description below. First things first is we just want to unbox this, get this out of here. How's all this styrofoam? And this is a little bit heavy, so maybe a team left. I think it weighed about 80 pounds or something. So there's that. This is nicely wrapped. Each piece here. It's nice, got like a nice wood texture on there. These should be labeled here, each little individual styrofoam stuff. We have this here. Just kind of place everything off to the side. There we are. Have a nice wood grain texture to it. These boards here. And they all have a little sticker label on them. Okay, here we have all our accessories. We have our instruction manual, TV stand, user manual, and more pieces here. Definitely packaged nicely. So not a lot of pieces here. Lots of like larger pieces. These backing ones are pretty thick here. That's nice. Okay, I think that's all for this. Get that out of the way. And we have our insert here. There we go. That's one way of doing it. Well protected in the styrofoam there. Fortunately, I have my box cutter here. You just want to make sure you don't have the blade out too far. Don't scratch anything if possible. And wouldn't you know it, more styrofoam. All right, come out of there, little fella. And the instructions for the fireplace. Okay, a nice little insert there. It's got like the burning logs and everything. Put this cardboard away real quick. Okay, now that we got that done, open up our little bag of tools here. Oh my. We have a lot. They come with a Okay, this comes with a little screwdriver. That's kind of cool. Has Phillips head and a flathead screwdriver there. And then we also have a little Allen wrench. All right. So here we go. Let's get started. Just going to start with the TV stand right here. Okay, assembly instructions. A parts list. Let's get on with the instructions. Okay, screw the cam bolts into panels C, E, F, D, A, B as shown. Okay. So pretty much all of these, we're going to screw our cam bolts into those. Okay. So C, D, E, C, E, F, D, C, D, E, F, I guess. Let's see, there's D. And there's C. And there's H, so I don't need H. There's G. I need C, D, F. There's E. And then there's F. Okay. So those ones are all going to get things screwed in there. Okay. So here we go. I'm just going to start with A here. And we have a bunch of these. Number 2. And these come with this Phillips head screwdriver. Turn around, put my Phillips head in there. Okay, so pretty much just everywhere where these shaped screw holes, we're going to put all these in there. So 3, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's 10 in A. All right, so 10. Just going to put these in there. I'm actually going to get my bigger screwdriver just because it's a little bit easier to work with. Okay, so this step is just screwing these in, and it's just going to take a little while. Don't want to over tighten these because they can split up the wood. So nice, like firmly, but not over tighten. I don't recommend using like an impact driver or anything like that. It'd be a little too much force there. So hand tightening is nice. You can tell how much resistance these have. So it has this little collar on here. So when that collar reaches the wood and kind of presses against it firmly, then you're good to go. You don't want to do it too much tighter, because if you do it too tight, you can actually pull the screws. It'll strip the wood, especially these ones like closer to the edge there. You want to be extra careful that you don't pull that out. Not over tighten. Okay, that one's done. Now we move on. These ones should have, let's see, 2, 4, 6. There's 8 in this one. I believe. Double check my instructions. That one is alpha, and there should be 10. I'm sorry, no, that one's Bravo. So it's going to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's going to have 8. I have to take my instructions over there. Just double check which holes actually have the things in there. So showing one in the center, but I'm not seeing one in the center. Okay, so I'll flip this over. Okay, so we flip it over, and then we have one here. Wait a second. This one is B, correct? Yes, it's B. Okay, it's right on there. This is B. So you want the grooves facing downward. And then we're going to have this center one here. And I'm going to guess that it's this one here. It's a little bit different looking on the instructions, but I think that it's these ones here. Then we have these in the middle, 2 in the middle, and 3 over there on that side. So same with the other one here. Okay, so those, and then C, D, E, and F, you get a total of 8. So 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. These are going to be all with the line here facing upwards. So have to flip those over if necessary. There's one. So these, I did a furniture one before where it had plastic. They had the wooden holes drilled out, and then they had like a plastic insert in there, which is kind of a good idea. I like that because sometimes these wood can can split or whatever if you're not really careful. So just be careful with the install and don't over tighten. So I try to keep my hand on there and guide it in, and then let go once it's in there a little bit. Okay, that is step one. Get all those in there. Step two is N and M. So these guys right here, N and M. And those are also going to get a couple of these in there. So it's going to be face up. It's going to have, there we go. So these just have this little hole right there. That's where this is going to go in. We'll put it next to here so it's just easier. There's one there. One there. And then it says L is going to attach to that. So we find L. And there's P's. L. All right, so L goes like this, and then M goes on this side, and N goes on this side. Okay, so for these, put in a couple more of these right here and here. On the edges. Okay, this one right here. Another one right there. We're almost done with all these, so that went pretty quick, actually. Okay, I'll get these little rotating lock pieces out. And how these work is you face the, got a little arrow on there, and you face that towards the hole that corresponds with. So put that there. I'm just gonna put all four of them in here right now. I'm pretty sure that one goes there. Just kind of anywhere you see these holes, you can pretty much just press these in there where as you go along. The instructions will show you that those need to go there. Okay, so that's going to go in there, and then this just tightens up. All right, I'm going to use my Phillips head on this one. It's not really use a flat head on there, I guess. A little bit more of a turn. Can, okay. There's that one. And then this one. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna get a different screwdriver for that real quick, just a bigger Phillips flathead. Well, here we go. Just get my little bit bigger screwdriver. Just makes it a little bit easier to get that tightened down appropriately. There we go, nice and snug. Well, this one's actually spinning inside the handle there a little bit. So anyways, now we have screw cam bolt into panel O as shown. So O is, where is it? Okay, here's O. And this one might be O also. Yes, these are both O's. And we're gonna get our cam bolts in those. So I think we're gonna have one extra cam bolt, and that'll be it for our cam bolts. And then this has all these holes in these as well. So I'm gonna press these cam bolt locks into these also. Managed to hit my truck alarm somehow. Funny how that works. Okay. I'm just pressing these in there. And remember, make sure when you do that the little arrow faces toward the hole in the wood. Okay. And we're going to put our two cam bolts in there. Phillips head screwdriver. And one here. All right, just got to be careful here. Just kind of hold it with your hand. Get it started. It's a difficult part. Okay. There's one. Here's the other one. Just kind of get it in there, get it started. Kind of got to guide it with your hand while you're doing this. Okay. And then we got the other two. Just kind of got to do it gently at first. And then once it gets going in there, then you can kind of let off your hand. These can be a little bit tricky. They want to go off the side a little bit. So just make sure you maintain a nice constant pressure on there. And you got to push from the top a little bit. Not super hard, but there we go. And once it's in there, then you can kind of snug it down. Okay, so that was step 8. Not too difficult. Step 9, screw the magnetic suction device into panels H and G. Okay. And then I and J. H and G, I and J. Okay, we are getting there. We need H. There's G and H, and probably, let's see, this is just, our shelf is K. And then G and I and J. Okay. There's those ones right there. So, step 4, magnetic device. Magnetic device. Okay. It's going to have a little bag. It's 5 and 6. The magnetic devices are 5. And Okay, and the magnetic goes into G and H. So there's I there. There's G, and H is going to be this other one. So this is I and J right here. Here's G and H. Where are we going to put them? They should have little holes for the, and there they are. Okay. So it does have two little holes there. And same with here, these two little holes that are spaced so that our magnet can go right on there. And yeah, it should be just like that, I believe. And this can be adjusted a little bit depending on where you screw it in. Just get one about 90%. And then you can screw in the other one. All right. So there's one. And this one, you want the little magnet facing towards that way, towards the closest end of the shelf. And this you're going to have to press down kind of firmly, get your screw started. It does have a little hole there, so you can just make sure you get it in the hole and tighten it down. Okay, that was that. And then I and J have a little metal tab there. So put this off to the side. And we have I and J. Okay, it has this little screw up there at the top. One little hole right there for those screws, and two little screws. So it has these magnetic face plates, just like that. Place it on there. Now the metal has a little bevel so that the screw can go in there and the head will be flush in there. So you want to make sure that bevel is going down towards the screw there. Other than that, once we get it there, and then just screw it in. There's one. And the other one here. All right, those are done. All right, now we need to, oh boy. It says insert wooden dowels 4 into panel H and G as shown in the picture. Okay, H and G. So interesting. We got H. H and G are in the middle. All right, so I need to find H and G. So H and G are my ones with the little locks there. So G, let me get G. Okay, so have G. This is I. I'm going to put these off the side. I'm going to put I and J off to the side here. And then I have H, here's G. So G is going to go with this up, and I need C and E on either side. So here's F, and here's E. So there's E. Now I need C. And here is C. Okay, so first step, C goes on the left-hand side according to the instructions. And we want the groove to be on the bottom part. Groove on the bottom. And then we have our wooden dowels. And while I have these here, I'm going to just put all these in there real quick. Since we know these are going to go in all those holes that you see, if you see any big holes like that, push these into there. We have a couple here also, because you know they're going to go in there. So that should have been like the first step, is just put all these, all the holes, call it good. Oh, this one's got a bunch. Okay, so we got 4 on this one. Sometimes they can fall out, but generally these are pretty tight in there, and they're not gonna come out of there. So that's why I just like to, I'm building furniture like this, I just like to put them in all the holes there. Okay, and there's none on that side. Okay, so there we go. And now we take our wooden dowels, and those are going to go there, there, and there, and there. Okay, so now we have that. So G's in the middle. That, make sure this is facing upwards. Got E on this side. Double check. Yes, that's E. And then this is just going to slide in there, just like that. Okay. And then that just gets rotated. Just like that. So that's like that. And then C is going to go just like this. All right, and then we just rotate these. Okay. Okay, so that's that one. And then we're going to go with F, H, and D. So H is going to be our middle one here. That's going to go there. Once again, press these into our board. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Just like that. And we're going to get F and G. There's F, except F, oh, I'm sorry, F and D. And have these, go ahead and put those in your other holes towards the outer hole. Press those in just like that. None on that side. See if there's any on this side, and we have a bunch, so there's 4 there. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so now H is going to be up like this, and then D goes on this right side here. Okay, take your wooden dowels. Got a little bit of styrofoam in there. Put your wooden dowels in there next to those. And then just like that, and this goes right on there. Oops, do not have this. If your screw doesn't go in there, just rotate it simply. All right, there's that. This one goes here. And of course, more wooden dowels. And the groove is down. Just like that. And we simply rotate this, lock it into place. Okay. There we go. 10 or step 5. Okay, step 6 is insert wooden dowels into C, E, F, D. Okay, so it doesn't have these labeled. So got the grooves on here. This is up on this side. This is going to go over here like this. According to this. Okay. And then insert wooden dowels. I think these are all going into here. In the bottom here. Each one's going to get a wooden dowel. All right. And insert 4 wooden dowels into panels C, E, F, D as shown in the picture. Attach CGE. All right. And then attaching that to B. So our B is going to be, let's see. Which one's B? Which one's B? Oh, B, where are you? Where'd it go? Gotta be joking me. Gotta be joking me. Oh, it says, oh, my goodness, right on the top there, it says B. Okay, so gonna put B right on here. Okay, and B is going to go like this, I believe. We want our grooves on the bottom, and then those just go here. Think. Okay, so we just line up these are going to line up on all the wooden dowels. Should go into those holes nicely. There we go. So slide into the holes. And then same on this side. Wooden dowels. Just slide in there. Just like that. Wooden dowels are in there. And now we have these screws. And I believe 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And I need my Allen key. So these ones are just going to screw right into there, and that's going to hold those shelves like that. So we just screw these down. Those nice wooden dowels are going to hold that in place. Okay. And with this, you don't want to hold the Allen key like this. You want to hold it, put the short end in there, and then use your leverage with this. And once again, these don't have to be super tight, but snug it up on there pretty good. All right. And then this one here. And finally, this bottom one here. Ow. I did it the short end just so I wouldn't have to lift it off the ground here. All right. There's those 4. And we'll go 4 here. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Just make sure I get these nice and lined up. Go. And this one goes right here. These can be pretty firmly done. Don't want to over tighten, but just kind of use your common sense there. All right. Okay. Just a little bit closer to the ground. Okay, and one more right here. There we go. That's nicely done. Screw that in. All right, so there's those 4. Alrighty, now we have P, which is these 2 guys here. Those are going to have our final things put in there. Just make sure it's facing towards the hole as usual. There's that. There's the holes on the outside. The little arrow faces that way. It's not a big deal if it's not facing that way. You can just turn it with your screwdriver. But it does make it a little easier if you have it lined up right away. That way your fastener part will actually go in there. So, okay, there's those. And then cam locks O and P. So these are O and O are going on to P. So you want the outside showing, not this side showing. These are going to just lock onto here. And give that a turn. Okay. I think these can go like 180 degrees the opposite direction to really lock it in place solidly. It should be pretty secure there. Okay, and then we have these 2. Dun, dun, dun. And then once again, give them a nice rotation. That's nice and solid. Okay. Have another step here. Clearly, cam locks and wooden dowels. So all of our wooden dowels, just put them all in the bottom here, wherever you find a spot for the wooden dowels. That's where those are going to go. Put all our wooden dowels in there. All right. And then this should go nicely right up onto there. Got a lot of holes that got to line up just so. So just kind of gently get those on there if possible. That a little bit. Okay, just kind of gently work your way around till it goes in there. Don't force anything. And these are locked into place using these. So yeah, the arrow should face 180 degrees the opposite. So if it's facing that way, when you tighten it, it should be facing the other direction. Once it's fully tightened, that one. All right, that's nice and solid on there. And then those are all done. Have these footings. and some screws. Okay, so these footings go onto the side here. Those just screwed into there, like this. So just get the screw through there, get the screw in, and then put the footing in there. That should just go right in there like that. All right, that's that one. And I'm just gonna get my screw through there first. All right. Should be pretty snug on there if you can. Pretty snug. And then we have two other ones here. Got a screw right there in the hole. Tighten that down nicely. There we go. And I got another one right here. Screw that in. This one would be a little tough with that screwdriver they give you. So I do recommend your own screwdriver. All right. That's pretty solid there. All right, so that's that. There's these little pads there. Flip this up now. Just like that. Okay. Next we have attach panel LMNOPQRSTUV. We have these. And that's gonna, this is Q. And Q can slide down into our crack now. Just like that. And there we go. Slide that down in there. Put your hole facing up. Okay. Those are in there. And then we're going to attach our face panel. on here. So we might need some wooden dowels, I think. Yes, they're kind of big on the dowels, so we'll put our wooden dowels in there. Gotta get all those on there. Oops. Put this down for a second. Get all our wooden dowels on the top. Should have 8 of them, I think. Okay. That. And then this one's actually going to go here. So on the face plate. So put "You Got It" more wooden dowels in there. There we go. And then this goes on there like this. Okay. And then more wooden dowels on top. Perfect. I'm going to go ahead and just tighten this one on there. Okay. And then tighten this one on there. Nicely done. Once again, we have, just double check. Okay. I got all my wooden dowels on there. And then this is going to go on top. I'm going to make sure that these lines go on there okay. We have all our wooden dowels lined up. A is going to go right on top here. So it's going to be a little tricky. I'm just going to look from the side here. Try to get it lined up here if I can. Oops. All right, what did I do there? Had a little bit of mistake here. These are not wooden dowels. These are going to go there, so. Okay, sorry about that. So no wooden dowels in here. Now you want to get on one end going in, get those in the hole first. Not all the way down though. Keep a gap there so then you can put your other end over here. Okay. It should be on there nicely. And there we do. Just like that. Tighten these down. Okay. Have to tighten them down on the other side as well. One here. Here. One on the face plate here. One here. Also, if it's not going down in there, you want to just make sure like it's lined up properly. Okay, so next we have this. We have little shelves. We still have quite a few stuff here to go. That's all that right there. Now, put these little guys in there. Okay, so those little drawers, insert board nails and door rotor in the panel, shown in the picture. Okay. Move this back a little bit here. And now we have these door panels. So how's this gonna go? It's gonna go like this. Okay, so this can be rotated. This wants to swing it around so it's at the very top on the door. So that little metal piece, just rotate it around so it's up at the top. There we go. All right, now we have these little devices here. There's 3 of these. I'm not too familiar with these little guys. So we have 8. Then it says those ones go on the bottom. So this goes like that somehow. Okay. These are collapsible. That's pretty clever. All right, I was wondering, like, how are we going to get that in there if that doesn't go in? Okay, so this is going to be I on this side. So that goes in there. And this goes into the bottom part. Take that letter I off of there. We don't need you anymore, I. So this goes in there like that. Okay. All right, this part's going to go up into there. And then just push that little knob up. It should go. There we go. That's cool. I like that. Uh-oh. Don't have my handle on there, so how am I going to open it? There we go. Okay, don't close it yet. That's pretty cool. So once again, this part just goes right in the top there. And this one goes into sticker didn't want to come off there. Into the bottom here. Press it in there nicely. And then we put it in. This goes in that hole in the bottom there. And then this will push up and it slides in there. And then it'll find its home. We're good to go with that. That was cool. I haven't seen that kind of mechanism before. All right, and we have these nice little handles here. Oh, doesn't want to let me in. Well wrapped. Look at that. That's pretty cool. It's actually a nice little handle there. Yeah, it's like solid. Okay, and there's 2 screws. Should be 4. Okay, there's 4. All right. So we're just gonna put this through here. And I like to just hand tighten it at first until you make sure you get both of them in there. And then you can tighten it down the rest of the way. Look at that, that's pretty. And same thing with this side. Just gonna take this, push this through. Make sure that first one gets on there. Hand tighten that a little bit. And same thing with this one. Okay. Just kind of finger tighten it. I just like use my fingers. And then once you get them, give them a couple nice little turns. It'd be pretty solid. And just like that, that's beautiful. Okay, cover the screw holes with the stickers. Oh, okay. So it has these stickers here, and you want to cover up all these holes with the stickers. Kind of cool. So just these, just peel them off. It's like a little wood. It's even got a little grain on there and stuff. So kind of nice. Actually covers it up pretty good there. Covers it up really well, actually. Even has the wood grain on there, so you can make it go the direction that the wood grain is going. That's kind of nice. And we just cover up all of them. Go around to this side. Cover that up. And cover that one up. And cover that up. Bunch on this side. And cover those up. All right, so I think we have a couple in here. Cover also if we want to. Not a whole lot. We did have some extras, I believe. So, all right, pretty nice. So quite a few extras there. Then cover those. Push the fireplace through the back of the cabinet. Is that just set in there? Or does it have a couple of screws? Okay, then we have the L-shaped brackets. Where are those L-shaped brackets? Here we go. All right, so right here and here, it's gonna, this fireplace is gonna go in there, and then it's gonna have these little screws that go in there and hold it in place for the back part. Okay, I'm just gonna slide that in there. Okay, fits pretty nice. And then these brackets just go on the back side there, on the back of the fireplace, and they have screw down. I have these two little screws here. And you can just press that against it so it's kind of snug. All right. It's 1400 watt heater. That's pretty nice. And we have these shelves here. Okay. Wait a second. We have one shelf or two. TV stand is complete. Okay. So if you don't want the fireplace in there, you can actually put this shelf in there also. There we go. And it says, now screw, if you need to replace the fireplace adjustable shelf, you insert it in the health board on the board nails. And it has these little screws here. So these go into the back to hold those in place. So we'll do that real quick. Okay, so we can see that I screwed those in right there to hold that in place. And then it has these little guys. These just go in the corner there, and they just kind of screw these in there, and that's going to keep that from going anywhere. Just like that. So that's kind of cool. Just screw that right in there. And it just guides it in place there. And put one up in the corner here too. We get 8 of these. You just screw those in. Call it good. And one more over here. All right, come here. There we are. Screw that one in. We got 4 over here on this side. You'll put them in the top first. Easier just to get the screw on your screwdriver. Then get that in there. Okay. One. One more there. And one more there. There's that one. And one more right here. And we're done. All right. All right, well, this will support quite a bit of weight and up to, I think, like a 65-inch TV. You have plenty of storage here for all kinds of stuff, books or consoles or whatever. It doesn't have another shelf there, but you can see you got the books and things. It does have the backing area there, so you could, the hole in the back, so you could put your Xbox here or whatever. Same thing, plenty of storage on this side. And the drawers are nice and smooth. I like to look at these handles here too. We have the heater on, so that can be turned on with this button here, or if you just want the flames are just like that. Looks like a little fire. It's nice and cozy. And the heater here, one little thing, actually puts out a lot of heat. It's getting hot already. There's a lot of hot air coming there, and it's at a nice kind of a gentle breeze. So I can sit, I'm about 3 or 4 feet away here, and you can just feel the hot air right here. So putting out a lot of hot air. It looks like, you know, it's a nice cozy thing. Nice little addition to a living room or something like that. And the extra heat is kind of a bonus. If you don't want the heater in there, you can take out the insert. You can put that shelf in there for more storage if you want. So yeah, just a pretty nice looking piece here. Feels pretty solid. Like the wood grain, it looks just like real wood here. Got this nice like a laminate cover here. It's pretty durable. Just a nice looking piece of furniture. Yeah, so thanks for watching this unboxing video, my friends. Hope you have a wonderful day, and I'll see you all next time.